The Bible talks about money like a seed where you can sow and you can reap. Sowing and reaping is not a way to buy the blessings of God. That's treating God like some type of vending machine. I've seen crazy things where people are like, oh, if you sow this $58 and you're going to get 58 types of miracles in the Bible. Literally have seen that one. You can sow $53.50 and you get an Isaiah 53:5 healing miracle. Guys, it's not about these gimmicks. It's not about manipulating God. Sowing and reaping is about relationship. I'm not sure if you remember the story in Acts chapter 8 of Simon the sorcerer. He tried to buy the blessing of God and it didn't work out too well for him. So the Bible doesn't teach that we give to get. It's a lot more radical than that. It says we actually give to get so we can give away even more. Maybe you've seen where Paul teaches in 2 Corinthians chapter 9, one of the most basic principles of giving, it is sowing and reaping. Let me read it to you. Remember this, a farmer who plants only a few seeds will get a small crop, but the one who plants generously will get a generous crop. God's not appealing to your selfish desires to try to motivate you to give. He's simply pulling back the curtain and saying, this is how kingdom wealth works. It's like a fertile field, and if you put a seed in it, you'll reap one. A lot of Christians are trying to reap where they haven't planted. Those who have learned how to give with the right motive need to understand this. The more that you give, the more you will receive in return. Sowing and reaping, it's not about earning favor with God, it's about partnering with heaven and how his economics work. God's the one who provides the seed. He says he gives seed to the sower, whether that's resources, time, or money, but it's up to us to decide where we're going to put those resources, like a seed, where we're going to plant those resources and whether or not we reap a harvest. We don't give to get. That's foolish. But it's equally as foolish not to expect a return because God has pulled back the veil and says when you sow generously, you will also reap generously. Sowing and reaping, it's not about getting rich, it's about having a kingdom mindset. It's about trusting that when I give, whether it's my time, my resources, my talents, that when I give it in God's name, when I do it with his resources, when I surrender it to him, he's going to take it and multiply the effectiveness of it. That's what sowing and reaping is really about. God doesn't bless formulas, he blesses faith. And every seed that's sown in faith invites heaven into earth.